ให้ลูกฟังมักจะขี้โกงลูกเสมอ So I told them that I will be translating to them in the evening, but often many evenings I would be so tired, that I didn't speak anything to them. So I told them that just make sure that today I should have enough strength to speak to them as I promised them now that I promised them, so I should be speaking to them in Thai later on. This is the first temple for women in our country. And in Indonesia, there are ordained monastics like me popping up in different islands. But the trouble with your country is that you have so many islands, something like 7,000 islands, and the communication, transportation from one island to the next is not easy. So you have one in Java, they are called Sangha Agung. Sangha Agung consists of Mahayana, Theravada and Vajrayana within that Sangha Agung. Yes, we have Bhikkhunis there, the Theravada Bhikkhunis in that Sangha Agung. And then you have another one, she was the first Indonesian Bhikkhunis to be ordained in the year 2000. And she was prepared to start as Sangha. So there were four of them. Four of them went for full ordination and they came back in a place called Maribaya. So, but for some reason, in the beginning when they returned, they were really protested, very interestingly, protested by the Theravada monks. And in the whole country, in your whole Indonesia, you have about 50 Theravada monks only. But among these monks, most of them were ordained from Thailand. So they take with them the attitude that the Thai monks do not accept women ordained. So therefore, they also do not accept their own women ordained. So the group of these four Bhikkhunis really went through difficult time. Two of them disrobed because they were scared. So two left. Among these two, one of them had a problem, some kind of tumor in her brain, and she had to go to Japan twice to have operation, and finally she also passed away. So now you have one Bhikkhuni, at least in Maribaya, Theravada, most senior, and I think now she may have one or two, but not yet Sangha. You understand, when we say Sangha, must be full. So not yet Sangha. In Sangha Agung also, they have not been able to form Bhikkhuni Sangha. In Maribaya also, they have not been able to form Bhikkhuni Sangha. But when I went there for ordination, one time they organized international ordination, and there were 9 members from different countries, from Sri Lanka, from Japan, from Malaysia, went to receive ordination in Maribaya. That was the first ordination organized in Indonesia, and lay people were very supportive. I could see lots of lay people, and they invited the guest who came for the opening ceremony of this ordination was a Muslim. He was a Muslim minister. So the support that the Theravada Bhikkhunis get in Indonesia is tremendous. Now, only 1 or 2 Bhikkhunis from this Maribaya, but then people offer her land, People offer her land on this island, another piece of land on that island. So only one Bhikkhuni has to be flying back and forth from this island to that island. So organization was not easy. But nevertheless, we could see very clearly the support that the lay people were so willing to support the Bhikkhunis. And the place where the temple was situated was among the Muslims. So the Venerable opened the space for the Muslim women, farmers, to come and sell her product in the Buddhist temple. in the ground of Buddhist temple. So the Theravada Bhikkhuni, the Bhikkhunis were supported by the Muslim women. You see how beautiful in your country. This is something that is happening, and I thought it was so wonderful, so wonderful. But yet they strive to form a Sangha. So it is not easy to form a Sangha. At the time when she became 10 years, when you have seniority of 10 years, we come together to be trained as a teacher, and we come together to learn the pronouncement in Pali. So there were the first bhikkhuni from Indonesia, the first bhikkhuni from Vietnam, the first bhikkhuni from Sri Lanka, the first bhikkhuni in Thailand. We came together to be trained, in order so that we become teacher of 10 vasas. So this is the path, this is the historical path that the bhikkhunis are coming forward to serve as intended by the Buddha. The Buddha intended us to work together, the bhikkhus, bhikkhunis, laymen and laywomen. We work together in order to be the foundation of Buddhism. So we cannot let go of our hands as we hold on to our brothers and our sisters. We hold our hands together and go forward. And I give 10 minutes talk on Dharma in TikTok. In TikTok it is Venerable Mother telling stories. So I tell them different kind of stories for 10 minutes every morning. But then one lady asked me to give Dharma talk. I did not intend to give Dharma talk in TikTok because you have only 10 minutes. But today I have to address that issue that lady asked, to give Dharma talk. เจี๊ยบตัดตรงนี้ไปลง TikTok ได้นะคะตลกแม่ต้องพูดภาษาไทย Today we were discussing about in this situation, in this world situation. Last night, we were protesting. I don't know whether you are aware. Thai people were protesting at the monument, Victory Monument. I don't know whether you were aware. And the rain came, very heavy rain came. But they were protesting there, without running away from the rain. And then after the rain, immediately after the rain, this very beautiful rainbow over the Victory Monument, like that, So it's a very, very positive sign. They took it as positive sign. When we are in a situation when we have disturbances in our mind, swing this way, how are we handling the stability, spiritual stability within ourselves? This is our practice. This is a Buddhist practice. And how do we do with that? How do we do that? In such situation, I told them, this morning I told Cindy, come back to your breath. Come back to your breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Do you feel comfortable? You are nourishing yourself. At the time when we depart, we are friend to ourselves. Nobody else is your friend to hold your hand. The person who is with you is you. So come back to our breathing in and breathing out. Note that it is soft, it is nourishing, it is calm, it is peaceful. Breathing in, nourishing ourselves, nourishing this body. Breathing out, letting go of all the defilements, letting go of all the negative energy that we might have gathered during the day. Again, we breathe in. Breathe in and you feel very comfortable, feeling very nourishing to ourselves, and breathe out, letting go of the negative energy. So this is a very simple practice. Very simple practice. You don't even have to be a Buddhist to do this, for the peacefulness of yourself, of your own mind. So come back to your breathing every time when we have any problems. Come back to our own breathing. and just be loving yourself, caring for yourself, and as we breathe out, we also care for others. May this energy that I'm sending out be helping you, be lifting you up from wherever you are, whatever you might be having problems, like that. So breathing for one person, when you keep on doing it, you also care for others in this practice. So keep doing it. Come back to your breathing in and out. In for yourself, out for others. I wish others the calmness that I have experienced right now. May you be also peaceful. May you be also calm, just like how I am handling myself. Be a good friend to yourself and be a good friend to others. Thank you. อย่าลืมเตือนให้พูดตอนเย็นนะ